ننتقل لمدير عام المعهد العالي للتعليم ESA ماكسانس دويو. انطلاقا من موقعك ومن خبرتك وتجربتك بدنا نستمع لكلمتك.
It will be easier in English for me. Yeah.
Okay.
If you can.
We will listen to your speech.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Maxence Duault, and I feel really grateful to be here in Tripoli, so thank you very much for welcoming me here. I'm also very grateful that I was invited to this roundtable with such distinguished member of the government. I am here being the general manager of ESA, but I would say that I'm mostly here being the president of the French Chamber of in Lebanon. Two chambers, one in Paris, one in Lebanon, and because of that, I am regularly in touch with Lebanese diaspora, especially in France. So what I would like is try to sum up exactly what I prepared for today, to not be too long, but really to speak on behalf of the Lebanese diaspora. We already heard a lot of powerful statements this morning and a lot of very interesting intervention regarding what the government is doing. And I really would like to say that I feel the government is doing such a tremendous work today, not always recognized by the public, but very important for the future of Lebanon. Going back to the Lebanese diaspora, I was in France last week and I was thinking about this conference, discussing with dozens of Lebanese people in France. Some of them are here today. And I was discussing and trying to think about what they can bring to Lebanon. We were discussing remittances, and yes, already, I will not explain the Lebanese diaspora to you, 6 to 7 billion are coming to Lebanon. Maybe with hope we can go to 8, 9. Some, mostly they are here for their own families. Sometimes it's small investments. Most of the time there will be tourism as well, or they will have a house here or there. But I do believe that it is only lifeline, and we want to go for the leverage initiative. We want to build a strategic partnership with the Lebanese diaspora. And it is not the same thing, because when you will ask for huge investments, big money, you will be remembered that the Lebanese diaspora are also businessmen, and they will not invest massively in the country without having some protection here. Basically, what we need is to be able to attract the capital, to be able to protect the capital, and to be able to direct the capital in the right direction in Lebanon. Attractiveness of Lebanon for Lebanese diaspora, yes, it was already said, but I do believe that, of course, there's an emotional component, and a lot of Lebanese diaspora is interesting at least to invest in Lebanon. It can be accelerated. It's not enough. Like, for example, there can be some kind of tax exemption. There can be, especially for return of capital. A lot of money were poured out of Lebanon, and we need to find ways to try to have it coming back. There can also be discussion with new markets, sending delegation. For example, in June, we are organizing, people don't know maybe about it, but we are sending 20 startups, entrepreneurial Lebanese, to Vivatech in France. It is the second largest salon for tech worldwide. And I think it's a good opportunity to showcase the talent in Lebanon. We will also, mid-June, bring companies from France, 20 companies with MEDEF International. So this kind of exchange can work around attractiveness. Second point is to direct these investments. And for that, we have already a lot of ideas, being in tourism, being in high-value product, industry, agriculture. I would like to add the fact that Lebanon has a lot of assets, and we didn't speak this morning about the sun, about the water in Lebanon, which is some kind of a gold mine in Lebanon if well used. But attractiveness and the capabilities to direct the investment is not enough. I think the more tricky part is how to protect the investment, how to rebuild trust for the Lebanese diaspora. yes, the Lebanese diaspora is interesting, is in love with Lebanon, but will they commit with their own money to Lebanon? That's another story. And for that to protect, there's a couple of things to address, and it was already said, but the most important is the rule of law. You want to be sure that the money that you will bring, the investment that you will make in Lebanon will be protected. And there's a lot to do in regard of protection of the funds and the asset. The second part is banking restructuration. I have to remember, but we all know about it, there's no banking system in Lebanon yet, so there's a lot to be done, and there's a lot of questions about the depositors and what will happen with all the money that was loose in the banking sector now. And last but not least, the efficiency of the government. It was already addressed by the ministers, but I think it's very important to have a government that can show that it can be smart, it can be agile, it can be sustainable in the future as well. So my opinion is that, of course, Lebanese diaspora is here, but to go to the next level, to build strategic partnership, there's still a lot of challenges, and I do hope, I do believe that Lebanon will be able to work and to go above these different challenges. In conclusion, I just would like to add two things. The first thing is IMF. I think no one discussed the International Monetary Fund this morning. I do believe IMF, it's not just mandatory or something like this. It is a partner. Lebanon has to do reforms for Lebanon, for Lebanese. The IMF is just a way to accelerate these reforms. In any case, if the Lebanese government is working upon the different reforms, it will build 90% of what the IMF is requesting now. And IMF is very important because the international community will be reassured. And the Lebanese diaspora will think that maybe it's time to come back to Lebanon. So I don't think we need to oppose all of the reforms and the current reforms we discussed this morning against IMF. It is a partner for the future. And the second thing is stability in the strategic reforms. I would like to say thank you to the current members of the government for the amazing job that they are doing. But we need time as well. It's not something that can be built. The challenges need time. It's not only months ahead, it's years ahead to succeed. So I just hope that it will be able to continue, and I'm especially thinking a little bit afraid, I have to say, about the next election in 2026. Thank you very much, and again, thank you for having me here.